Hello there. If you're working with AI generated art and primarily working on your local machine, you're probably familiar with the Stable Diffusion UI, which developed by Automatic 1111, and you remember how it will take installation. Or you may be using like online Midjourney and was interesting to install on your machine locally so you can run without limitations or credits or other things. And it was actually not bad. You can go to Stable Diffusion, test it, install it on your machine, and skip it some steps, and I will put a video right there up to you to check how you can do it. However, here's a come up new player on our market, Invoke AI, and this is supposed to be the easiest, the most user-friendly Stable Diffusion installing on your computer. So in this video, I'm going to check from installation everything, how it's true easy and does it stay up to what they claim it can do. So let's look first. And you notice right here the latest update was December 1st, and most important, they actually add some viewers, they add more support, and right here it says one-click install launch. With our official one-click installation launch, using our tool never been easy. OS specify, and best part of this, look on this, it does support Mac, M1, M2, Windows, and Linux. And I know some problem with the Mac have it before installation, everything, but this seems like for everyone. Okay, it seems like solution that's supposed to be easy, one-click install, and go forward. So let's go ahead and test this, how it will work. First, I will provide that link for you so you can go there and download it. And if you go scroll all the way down right here, we have it assets. Be sure you download the latest version for the OS you're using. And you can see it's a Linux, Mac, and Windows. Windows, it's a zip file, so we'll need unzip. And one thing I want to verify, it says 5 days ago. So let's go ahead, click and open. And if you are concerned what is inside here, just be sure to open source files and look on this. Okay, our zip loaded. Let me go ahead and open it. And inside zip, we can see one folder. Inside the folder, we have it install, readme, and win long path enable. This is registry patch, seems like. Okay, before we run, I want to go open them and see what is inside. Almost, you know, it seems like good community, everything, but best safe if you just verify it what you got it. And we'll start with our readme file. It says project and work. Okay, this is simple installations. You may need enable Windows long path if you not enable. And this is registry. We'll check that one as well. Install Invoke. If you're not sure currently, simply double click registry. Okay, so we'll try this and double click install bath from directory where you want to locate it. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll take our Invoke and copy in our directory. So right here, I put it inside of my Invoke directory, open zip file, and let's look what we have in our files. And we'll look first for the registry. And inside the registry, you can see it specify local machine file system long path enable. So that is safe. And inside the bath file, we can see it is explaining. We have some informational set our path, download path for Stable Diffusion, micro member, which allowed us uploading some applications. Okay, install it, verifications on the versions. We have a git install. So it seems like it's very straightforward, step by step. And you know what, I'm just going, I look already over this batch files. It's look very safe. Some elements seems like will maybe take quite a bit download. We'll check on that one. Okay, but you can open also and just verify. This is very nice about the open source and other things. You can see what is actual applications will do for you. Okay, that seems okay. Let's go ahead right now, run wing long the registry. And we're going with registry edit. Let's go run. There you go. And you want to continue? Yes. So key was successfully updated. Let's go ahead right now, run install bath. And one thing that's come up, it says Windows protected, because that is detect file was downloaded, so it's needed kind of be sure. So one thing, click more and run anyway. One thing I'll just let you ahead, I do run antivirus protection software real time on my machine, so I do kind of scan whatever files is downloaded, but just let you know this file is safe so far as I can test, and we'll go forward with this. So let's go ahead, click run. Okay, so right here we have our run Windows. Press any key to continue. So far, assuming it says one click run, we at least run twice because we installed the WinPath, but it's optional, so I will ignore that one, and we'll just run install bath and see what is going. Right now you can see it's going and downloaded all the necessary libraries for this, and also it probably will take a little bit time, and this time right now I'm going pause the recording of the video and we'll resume while all of these downloads is completed. If it stop on any step as we're going, then I will resume my video so you can see what's going on there. Okay, so it seems like downloading some take a time, and right now we kind of stop. Okay, so at this point actually it's a pause and ask for initialization, so it says where you want to put it, the output, so we'll press enter, accept those locations. Let's say no, what is happening if I put there, I want to maybe put it in let's go erase these ones, and I'm going to D. Okay, just put it in a different place where I located this currently. Invoke AI, so we'll just put it in that directory, and outputs, yes, yes. Okay, now it says okay, not safe for work, okay, all this stuff. Enable by default, let's go no. I'm doing it home, so I don't really care about that one. And default simpler, we'll go with what they said. Default steps 20, same will go by default. Download recommend models, and you know what, I'm downloading all models just because I have a room for this. And ready, continue, let's click continue, and also says thank you, let's enter in Geekatplay. Okay, so this is we need for the token, and it's also ask for the password. I think it's a okay prompt. Okay, so we need it right now connect to our Hugging Place. So it's not necessarily one click install, you still need to put some information in, and you do need to have it git install on your machine for this, otherwise you will prompt it. So you still need to have it git, you still need to have it account with Hugging Face because it would ask you to connect and download it. So let me go ahead, create the token, do all the stuff. By the way, be sure when you create a token, your token, it is as a write token. It's by default will be set to read. You need to install create as a write token, and you can see like right here you can create all these different tokens. So I have it multiple tokens, and right here invoke created write, and we'll just go and copy. Okay, and let's go inside and paste here, and you'll notice it start downloading all of those weights. Because it says all models, it will probably take quite a bit of time to download it. Okay, so after some long time it's done, and a long time it's probably because of me obviously was doing this. You can see right here I downloaded a lot of models. Well, I actually select download all of them, why not? If you want to do this installation with one key and you want to download all of the stuff, be sure you start maybe overnight when you go to sleep, except one moment where you need to specify path. But after this you can just leave it alone and wake up in the morning and this will be done, or get lunch, go this. I think on my machine with speed internet what I have it took maybe about, let's say, couple 3 hours actually. Okay, we now right here it says press any key to continue, so we click and it's done. Now we need to run invoke.bat file. So let's go ahead, execute this file, and what it does, it should verify the git for us. And using browse URL this, so we want to obviously use it the browser UI. We'll go to starting invoke browser UI base, and that's reading our configuration settings. Okay, if we check, it's still patch, something patching, so some new stuff downloading, which is kind of nice. It's mean it will keep you up to date with a Git. Okay, as loading, I'm looking at preload everything. It is downloading with a port 9090, so it's different port. I'm sure we probably can run Stable Diffusion with a after 1111 on the same time. I will try in a second this. Let's go see what is happening with our GPU usage. You can see right here we are using 7.8 out of 24. I'm run on a 3090 video card. Okay, I'm going to move this on the side, and we ready just to launch this browser. So let me go ahead, copy this address, and we'll just paste in our web browser and access. Right here, our UI. First look, it's definitely look a little bit cleaner. With some properly options. We have right here text to image, unified canvas. I think, you know, we need to take time to go over, but let's go ahead and start creating. Before done this, I want to be verified. We connected Stable Diffusion 1.1. Well, we also have it in painting, Stable Diffusion older one, wafer art. We don't have it any additional libraries, like for example with the Stable Diffusion I have with a automatic 1.1.1 installation. I have like anime library and everything else, so we may want to upload this here, but for now we'll just have a Stable Diffusion. Okay, we have it our dark light different view, report bug, GitHub, of course, Discord, and settings. So we can have it process with different models by default. Okay, that's kind of nice. Okay, we have it the display fast, confirm on delete display. Okay, this is a basic presettings. Let's go ahead and try run something. So how about we'll try something very basic, something very recognizable. Okay, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, so we'll just, and one image, 50 steps. By default it seems, because I specified 20 steps if you remember, but it's set so I did not read configuration file. Maybe need to restart machine, but right now CFC scale is how accurate to my string, 7.5. it's about probably standard 512, so just leave it as default. And right here we have it our speed generation, so it's speed versus this variations. Yeah, we don't worry about this. Face restoration upscaling, it's off right now, so let's go ahead, click Invoke, and let me pull out usage and see what we have right now. You can see it's using 8 GB memory. Okay, and it's preparing. So let me go ahead, open also preview what we have right there. We can see 350 steps, so it's actually not bad timing going. Okay, it says use it 3 GB RAM, currently 2.7. Okay, so we can look right there and you can see it was used. It's whatever it's reported, 3.3 gig. It's actually not bad if you have it video card with like 30, 40, 50, whatever, with a 8 gig RAM mostly it's coming, so it's nice, but it can go up to 4 GB small card. So I think this is actually very good, the way work on this. And our utilizations was there. It's still not yet releasing, it's still upkeeping 7, so I will monitor this as well. Let's go back now to our, and yeah, it does definitely Dragon Ball Z reference. So let's go ahead this and do Heavenly Clouds. Okay, and we'll go to Battle Good and Evil. Something a little bit more interesting, more complex. Let's go say high details, photorealistic, ultra sharp. And now I'll pop up these two. Let's go 1024 by 1024. So we'll try this same sampler. Yeah, we'll just leave it as default, whatever they recommended. Let's go ahead, invoke again, and you can see it's generating map for us. So the speed is not bad, it's actually generating quite a bit nicely. And of course our memory should jump a little bit up. Okay, let's go right here, put it our memory out, and you can see it's have a nice jump in memory. But I still wonder what it will show afterwards when it's finished. Okay, it's done. And for this one was using 11 gigabyte RAM, so it's actually not bad. Let's go back to check. Nice. We still have 2 figurines, so let's go. Probably no prompt will work, you know, exclusions, but right now I'm just want to test, you know what, pastel colors. We'll just use it, pastel colors, oil painting. Let's go now, run max resolution. This should be without any upscaling. Should little bit break down, and we'll go on a 50 steps right now. Let's go try to invoke this one. And of course we'll go check our memory. You can see it jumped to 21 right now, so it's not peak to 24. I think I did with some steps to 24 with another stable diffusion, and same we going on process. It does actually have it not bad speed, so let's see how well it's performed. Also till render, let's go with this one. I think I forgot to show you, maybe I did. In Invoke AI you can see it did create all this directory after, you remember, we run install bat, so it's uploading all of this file and create for your structured directory, which is very nice. Until it's done, let's go look on the models. So right here is our model, the uploading OpenAI models. So we have it patch, and you know what, let me do this way. Let's go select actually above this models, and let's go look on the properties for this, see how big it is, and it's 32 gigabytes, so it's a quite a bit size download of all of those models for us. Okay, overall I think it's very pleasant UI. It's look very nice, clean. I do like on the top, you can see right here the bar, it's showing how much in the render going on. Remember, I'm rendering 2048. I render max resolution it can. I say it will be kind of messy because I did not do upscaling, and let's take 512 from that and let's start playing around. So we'll have some problems here. However, I'm going to probably test image to image, so we'll go over those stuff, but it will be depend on stable diffusion 1.5, and if you're using automatic 111 installations with a UI, web UI, the result should be about same because it's utilizes same stable diffusion and it's utilizes same model on the back, so the result should be exactly the same. Only what we're looking it is UI, does it cleaner, it's easy to use. And overall, why we want to use the cleaner UI, because it's help us to focus on our artwork, on our art what we're creating, not on how to figure out the UI work, because it's take away some creativity. Okay, so right here it's done render. Let's go ahead and see what it took for us. It's actually not bad. It's only 15 gigabyte was using in time of the render. It processed quite a bit relatively fast, so 573 seconds. We'll say about 60 seconds, it's 1 minute, so it's about 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I don't know, whatever it was. And it did process not bad at all. The one thing what I said before, nice things about this, they're utilizing independently from your automatic 111 installations, because right here I have the server running for Invoke, and right here we have it running stable diffusion on different port. So you can see right there 2 of them side by side, and we can actually test both, see if they work. It's same things, just to verify it. Even they run all independent. So 512, and let's go run on Killer A. Okay, I'm going to copy this path for us. 50751. So let's go right here and we just specify same. We'll put it 50. Let's go paste our this layer 512 and 7.5. Okay, so we have it both. I think it's about same 5150 150, and we run on stable diffusion 1, except this is have it in painting. So let's go ahead, click generate this one, and we'll just go check. We start actually usage memory. You can see the interesting things because it's not total optimization. You can see how it's a jump to 23 when we start working inside automatic 111. So it is try utilize, which is okay, but I also wonder if it's the other memories is not yet released, so we'll check a little bit later on that. Okay, well, it's going quite a bit fast. And there's our clouds, so we can preview pastel colors. Let's just going inside Invoker, same things, 50. And let's go ahead, try invoke this, see what will happen here. Let's took a little bit time to initialize for Stable Diffusion. This one's probably about same, but we'll see. Processing, how say it's all about same, maybe a little bit different on what libraries was try upload and use it, but general it should be actually work with about same speed. Okay, so it's completed, kind of done. Should be look in a second refresh. There you go, Stable Diffusion. They look about same in a some, but you know what, this is actually take a little bit longer on Invoke. I wonder because they have a different memory management, it will suffer. So with a I need to run more tests, but first look and play around tests show me it's kind of better with a smaller average video card, but if you have it higher end, you may be better off with Stable Diffusion. Also, what I noticed right here, we have it image to image control, we have it canvas for in painting, and if I'm right, they have it out painting as well. Some nodes options, post processing, I don't know, training, dream booth probably will coming up. Right now it's missing a lot of stuff, and of course the Stable Diffusion with automatic install. You can see right here we have it already, image, all the stuff. The most important, we do have a dream booth, you can install it, as well as animation deformats. What I use it, I will say this is after Mac 1.1 have it way more options, way more stuff you can do it, but it is a little bit more geeky, nerdy, more settings you need kind of understand. So if you're just getting into the AI generated art and you want to be on your local computer with installation, this is way to go because it's easy install. Literally, it's very easy to install. Okay, it's very simple steps, and also UI it's much cleaner, easy to understand, very nice help and all those elements, as well as accessing painting, but you don't have a lot of options that right now available inside the another installations. Okay, I'm going to play around with this a little bit more, test it, and probably have another videos more hands-on how you can do with this. But so far it is look nice, and hopefully you have a great time and help you make that installation as well. Thanks for watching this.